What's up with it, though? What's up with it, though? Hey, man, this sun out here beaming, and I ain't got no towel or nothing to put up on my window, nothing to block this shot. But, just got to eat me a little Whataburger, man. You know what I'm talking about? Whataburger, y'all ain't paying me neither, but y'all probably will be in a minute, so. Soon as I get these subscribers up. So like, share, and subscribe to the page, man. Rich Little Kennel. Disclaimer, before I get into talking about anything, I am not a coach. I am not a consultant or mentor or nothing. Whatever you hear me talking about on here, I do not know what the hell I'm talking about. So don't go trying to implement nothing that I'm saying into your future plans and end up failing and try to blame me. So, with that being said, back to the business. I was just thinking today, and y'all gotta excuse me, man, with this milkshake, man, because I'm gonna get my milkshake up out of here, man, so y'all can brag about me. So, anyway, but today, I was just thinking about, man, you know, when I first got in the game and wanted to start breeding dogs, and you know, my first dog was a Yorkie boy. I bred him to my sister dog. She had a Yorkie girl, and we started breeding Yorkies together. But now that this in a nutshell, you know what I'm saying, fast forward, before I got in the game and I was just interested, I always had questions like how I started breeding, how I even get into doing what I'm trying to do and breeding the Yorkies, and how would I become successful if I was breeding them? Because I don't want to do nothing just to be doing nothing. I'm trying to get paid. So, and be doing whatever that I am doing at the top of my game. I mean, not trying to be in comparison with no one else, just trying to be on mine. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just trying to make sure, man, I'm tight. All my I's dotted and T's crossed. So with that being said, you know, I told y'all I'm gonna get my milkshake, man. I'm gonna get my milkshake, Pete. It's gone now though, man. But anyway, yeah, I had questions, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of questions on how I get started and stuff. So I'm just gonna share with you guys, you know, some of the things that I had to implement into my program in order to become the breeder that I am right now. And I'm still learning. I'm talking about, even though I know some of these things, it's not like everything is being implemented. I'm doing a lot as I go. But you know, first thing and foremost, man, if you're trying to start off breeding Yorkies, or any dog for that matter, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say Yorkies because that's what I breed. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my lines. You know, I breed a few dogs, but that's one of my lines, Yorkies. So if you want to start breeding Yorkies, man, you know, I suggest first, man, research and educate yourself, man. Learn about Yorkie or Yorkies and the breed standards, you know what I'm saying? The genetics, man, what kind of health issues they be having, you know what I'm saying? Understand the responsibilities that come with it, you know what I'm saying? There's taking on a small dog like that. Man, study the whelping, birthing processes, you know what I'm saying? And like the caring of the puppy, man. Like what you gonna have to do, you know what I'm saying, in order to, get that puppy to be looking phenomenal, man. Become an outstanding puppy that someone probably want to buy a puppy off of your little one day, or maybe want to get their dog studied from your dog or by your dog or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's things that go into it, man. You know what I'm saying? And every now and then I might have to glance over here in my notes. You see me look down or something, I might be glancing in my notes or something, because I wanted to make sure that I was talking to you guys with some knowledge and stuff like that. So I prepared myself before I spoke to you guys, you know what I'm saying, type shit. And so I can give you guys good insight, you know what I'm saying. I would say something else you would want to ensure that you got quality breeding pets, man. You want to make sure you got, if it's a Yorkie you breed, you want to make sure you got a good Yorkie. You want to make sure, what Yorkies you trying to breed? Like, you trying to go with the standard Yorkie, you trying to go with the teacup Yorkie, you trying to go with party Yorkies, you trying to go with chocolate Yorkies, or you trying to have all of these assorted Yorkies within your program. It's like you got to know what you're getting, why you getting into what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, ensure, man, about the quality that you're getting. Choose when you buy your dog, your first dog or whatever. Make sure you choose a dog with good temperament, man, and man, y'all know I'm blowing gas, man, on every video, man. So if this ain't y'all thing, man, that my part. I apologize, but hey, this may not be the right informative information or informational video for you. But if so, man, let's carry on. You know what I'm saying? So you want to get your dogs, man, from a reputable breeder, man. You know what I'm saying? With good lineage and genetics, man. You want to have the paperwork on your dog. If you get in it deep, you probably want to know where your dogs come from and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're getting your dog from a reputable breeder, man. You know what I'm saying? That's very valuable, man. That's very valuable, man. So make sure that it's a reputable breeder, man. Somebody that you can trust. Somebody they name out there, or even if they name ain't out there, you know what I'm saying? You done seen some dogs from them or something like that, you know what I'm saying? You got some kind of knowledge about them, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you don't have knowledge about them, at face value, the animal or the pet looks great when you're trying to purchase them, you know what I'm saying? So, or her, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Make sure it's a good breeder, man. And with a good breeder, it's gonna come along things like they're gonna make sure that your Yorkie, man, had good health screenings and vet checks and stuff like that, man. That mean, like, having the male or female Yorkie, whichever it may be of your choice. Make sure that the dog has been examined well by a veterinarian. You know what I'm saying? They done had all their shots. You know, they 5-and-1s. You know, or they 9-and-1s, depending on how big they may be. They deworm or things like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, everything that they would possibly need, you know, from a veterinarian. You know what I'm saying? They parvo shots if they been held with other animals, you know, maybe they may need some Bordetella or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So ensure all the vaccinations and dewormings are up to date. You know what I'm saying? Perform genetic testings for inherited for excuse me y'all. This shit blowing. You know, you can perform genetic testings to find out if they got any kind of inherited diseases, you know, from down the line, you know what I'm saying? Stuff they probably got passed along or whatever, you know. So you can know how to treat your dog while you're raising your dog. Type shit. You know what I'm talking about? When you're trying to breed these dogs, you got to make sure you choosing the right breeding pair. You know what I'm saying? You want to consider compatibility based on the health, the temperament, you know what I'm saying, the conformation. Avoid, I don't know, they going to probably try to chew me out for this one, but avoid inbreeding if you can to prevent, you know, some kind of genetic issues. But if you're trying to keep your blood tight, yeah, you know what I'm saying, maybe there's a statement that shouldn't even been said. So, you know what I'm saying, they can go both ways, you know what I'm saying? So just make sure, you know what I'm saying, when you're breeding that your dog is healthy, to make a long story short. And understand the heat cycle, you know what I'm saying? Female Yorkies, they gonna go in the heat probably like every 6 months from the day that they born. So you gotta track their cycles to determine the best time to breed them or when they finna come in the heat or whatever. But you ain't really got to track it, because shit, if you got a boy in there with them, they fucking. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like Frenchies and other type of dogs that may need C-sections and all that type of shit. So they have a natural births. So you ain't really got to track no heat. So if you got a boy dog up in there joint with them, you already got your stud there. Now you probably have to track the heat if you got to go get a stud. If you don't have a stud, then you got to make sure that you catch that heat, you know what I'm saying, while she in it, you know what I'm saying. You don't want to miss that jump, then you end up missing a little, you know what I'm saying. So you don't want to miss no little, you know what I'm saying. That's the whole process of doing what you're doing. So you know they're gonna probably have a cycle potentially every 6 months, you know what I'm saying, if you don't have a stud around, you know what I'm saying. You probably need to keep track of it. If you got a stud around, he gonna keep track his motherfucking self. Fuck you talking about. Soon he smell that pussy, he going at our head. Fuck you talking about. Dead on it. And they gonna start their mating process then. You can supervise it if you want to. You know, supervise natural breeding, you know what I'm saying? Insemination. It could be used, but it don't need to be used on no Yorkies, you know what I'm saying? Because they naturally doing what they doing. So you don't need no artificial insemination or none of that with them. You know what I'm saying? Typically known as an AI. So you don't need none of that with them. Now, if you getting semen from a stud that, you know what I'm saying, he ain't available, he ain't around, they can't lock in, then AI would be necessary. You know what I'm saying? This shit gas, boy. For real, though. Then it'll be necessary, you know what I'm saying, if the stud ain't available, you know what I'm saying? And just if that have to take place, just make sure she in a calm and a stress free environment, you know what I'm saying? So, that can go well, you know what I'm saying? And after that, maybe she'll be pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Then it come caring for the dog then. You know what I'm saying? You got to care for your Yorkie then. You know what I'm saying? The pregnancy usually lasts about 63 days. Sometimes they'll drop between that 60 and the 63rd day. Sometimes they may come a little earlier, but I ain't had none to come before 63. Mine be like right on that 63 day, that junk coming. So you're gonna have to provide high quality nutrition and shit. Good food. regular regular vet checkups would be clutch in a situation like this if you got money like that. If you ain't got money like that, you know what I'm saying, just make sure that your dog is being treated with the utmost care, man, while she pregnant, man. You want her to be on all her little prenatal vitamins, and I guess you can add a little goat milk, you know what I'm saying, or something to her kibble every now and then, or to her soft food every now and then, just to get that extra milk in her body, just in case she don't be producing milk for the first time like she was possibly supposed to be doing. But that'll be probably their first breeding or mating or something. So, you just want to make sure she's great. So you put some milk in her. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I feed my dogs when they pregnant and stuff like that. Boy, I feed them like that even before they pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they'll be healthy when they get pregnant, and all the vitamins and stuff and nutrients and all that already be in them. You know what I'm saying? All the proteins and everything that they probably needed to be in them from the stuff that I'm giving them prior to them even becoming pregnant, and prior to my stud even hitting the mate. I mean the female. So because he gonna be pushing off what's in him into her, and if both of them got this same this shit, you know what I'm saying, they gonna be having some healthy babies. So, but me, I be feeding my dogs like, I go to the farmer market, man, I be buying like chicken backs. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me what the hell no chicken back is. That's what the fuck they said here. Chicken ribs and chicken backs and shit. And like, share, and subscribe to my channel, man. Y'all see I ain't got no motherfucking teeth, and I ain't scared to talk to y'all, man. So I'm trying to get me some teeth, fool. So subscribe to my page, man, so we can get up out of here, man, and go to the dentist, man. You know what I'm talking about? But back to the motherfucking point, man. You know what I'm saying? But I be feeding my dogs like the chicken backs, chicken ribs. They be having a little meat on the ribs. Man, chicken hearts. Man, livers, kidneys. Man, leg quarters. Salmon. Man, sometime a little tuna. You know what I'm saying? Probably mix it with the salmon or mix it with the kibble or something like that. Man, I always put an egg or something in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes you might run out of eggs. Eggs has a motherfucker. Now, eggs damn near cost like the dog food by their goddamn self. Boy, costing the egg down there $10, boy. I'm telling you. But yeah, nigga throw an egg on it every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I can go on and on with the feed, man. Everybody, got their different, different scruff for different folks. Everybody feed different shit. But, I'm just naming off some of the things that I feed. And that's just I was just throwing something out there, just freestyling right fast, but there's several more things that I may be adding, man, like pumpkin and, man, just carrots and string beans. I just be making shit just healthy. The shit that a human will eat, I make it for the dogs, man. They get tired of eating all that old dry ass kibble, man. They talking about this in it and that in it, man. Ain't none of that shit in that shit. So anyway, I make sure the dogs get it through the shit that I feed them. So anyway, yeah, man. And that's just, that's just, man, keeping the dog healthy during pregnancy, before they pregnant, and even after. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And coming after that, man, you got to right. You got to start preparing for a place to whelp now. Yeah. You got to start preparing for a place to whelp now, man. In this video, I was particularly talking about a Yorkie, but this go for any dog though. This video could be for any dog, you know what I'm saying? But I'm particularly talking about a Yorkie because that's what I have. But yeah, after you done took her through all that, man, she been eating good and all that though. It's time to prepare for a whelping area, man, because in 63 days, she really dropped the bomb, people. So you don't want to be running around trying to get ready. You guys, man, you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So you want to, man, learn about the label and the potential complications that can come with it, man, so you can be prepared for this shit. Have an emergency vet contacts ready in case of any issues. If you ain't got, no real vet, man, have your dog, man, on standby. Somebody who know, man, they're a vet. They just ain't, quote unquote, in the veterinary office, but they're a fucking vet though. You know what I'm saying? So have your dog, man, on standby, man. Somebody who got all the meds and shit, everything that a dog may need, all that type of shit, just in case your dog, goddamn it, having any kind of issues or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, man, assist the mother, man, as needed, but allow her to handle her business with the dogs, man. Assist the mama, man, when needed, man, but allow her to handle her business, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, in that case, man, you should have some pretty good puppies, man. You know what I'm saying? If you do everything that I'm telling you, man, everything should be all right for you, Pete. You know what I'm saying? And then the puppies get here, man. You just raising and socializing the puppies, man. Keep the puppies warm and well fed. Start socializing them early. So they'll be boy, this shit gay, boy. Boy, shit gay, boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But start socializing them early, man, so they can be some well-developed puppies, man. Provide proper deworming and vaccinations for all the puppies, you know what I'm saying? But that's after like 6 weeks. But you can start deworming them in about 2 to 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Some people say 2 weeks, some people say 3 weeks, some people say 4 weeks, you know what I'm saying? But in about 2 weeks, it ain't gonna hurt to goddamn it go on, hit them with that dewormer, man, so it can be killing off all them parasites and shit that could possibly be coming. And as they grow, man, then it's coming into finding them some good homes, man. It's time to, man, sell your dog, man. You done grew them up, man, you know what I'm saying? Man, we done went down through that, man. We've been talking for almost 30 minutes now, man. About almost 25 minutes, man. So, man, you got a little game, man. Now it's educating the new owners about your puppies. If they got any kind of defects or if they got any kind of complications, man, you let them know so they won't be alarmed when they see a red flag or something. You know, they'll be aware of it because you made them aware of it. You know what I'm saying? And they wasn't actually looking for it, but just in case it happened to come up, they, they'll know what to do type shit. You know what I'm saying? Have contracts in place, man, for your sales and adoptions, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, have you some kind of contract in play, man. That's a whole nother video. You know what I'm saying? But have you some contracts in play, man, for your dog sales and your adoptions, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can do your thing, man. I was trying to figure that thing out the way. You know what I'm saying? But a little bug. They jump flying here. But yeah, man. Have some contracts in play, man, just in case anything go left. You know what I'm saying? That should have been right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody'll be cool. Everything will be smooth. Check with your local dog breeding regulations and licenses requirements in your city or in your state just to make sure you cool. If you're trying to take it that far. Now, do you need an LLC or whatever to sell a dog? No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Does it require one? No, it don't. Can you get one for it? Yeah, you can. Should you get one for it? Yeah, you could. So it ain't no bad thing. It ain't no. It's a good thing. It's not bad, or it ain't like you just got to do it. So, that's an option. You know what I'm saying? Consider getting mentorship, man. You know what I'm saying? From reputable dog breeders, man. As you further into your journey, man. And you are now, man, breeding Yorkies, man. Man, I just want y'all to, man, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. If you made it this far, man, you just learned something, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm implementing everything I just told you into my program as well. You know what I'm saying? I have implemented those things into my program for raising my dogs and things like that. So, yeah, man. How to breed Yorkies, man. Or how to start breeding your first Yorkie, man. You know what I'm saying? Or how could you possibly even get started, man? You know what I'm saying? And that's for any dog, basically. It ain't necessarily got to be a Yorkie. It can be any dog, man. It can be a poodle. It can be a giant schnauzer. It could be a doodle. It could be anything. Yeah, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. Rich Little Killer, man. Holla back.